Hello students. Today we will study about the marginal stability and frequency of oscillations in a control system. A marginal K is marginal gain value at which the system becomes uh, marginally stable. That is the gain value, particular value of K. K here represents some particular gain at which the control system becomes marginally stable. What is marginally stable means a control system which will have poles. Usually it will have two poles on the imaginary axis is called a marginally stable system. Okay, and at that point the system will oscillate at a constant frequency and at constant magnitude. To show that, see here we have I have a diagram which will tell you what is marginally stable. I'll just see here. Now this is a S plane, okay? S plane. This is the left hand side of the S plane, and this becomes the right hand side. This is the imaginary axis, and this x axis, our horizontal axis, is called as the real axis. This y axis is called as the imaginary axis. Okay, if we have a pole of the system, either a open loop system or a closed loop system, if the poles are on the left hand side of the S plane, the system is stable. You can look at the output or the oscillation when you give an input. This represents whatever we have in the box, it represents the output. The output, they oscillate after and they come down, they oscillate and they die. I mean, they become stable, the system becomes stable. Whereas that is here, this represents, that is here, if I, this is for the uh, this the poles are here on the S plane, that it has the real as well as the imaginary value. This is for this, that is this output will be when the pole is on this part of the S plane, and here this will be for this one. But what happens if I have a pole right on the imaginary axis is the system is marginally stable. It is oscillating at a particular frequency with constant magnitude. See, it is oscillating, going on oscillating. Neither does the oscillation die down, nor does it increase. If the poles are on the right hand side of the plane, we see the oscillations are increasing. The output is increasing. It is not coming down. So this is not good. The oscillation should not go on increasing. The oscillation should settle down, the output should settle down. Whereas if it is on the imaginary axis, right on the exactly on the imaginary axis, the poles, you will have an output which is continuously oscillating. So the system stability, that is, it is marginally stable, neither it is completely stable nor it is completely unstable, so it is marginally stable. There is another condition which is called conditionally stable. Conditionally stable means for certain values of K, the system is stable. And for some other values of K, the system becomes unstable. That is, it goes onto the right hand side of the S plane. Okay, so that is about system C. Stability means the oscillation dies down. Marginally stable means the oscillation, it has a sustained oscillation. It is called a sustained oscillation. That is, it oscillates at a particular frequency with same amplitude. Unstable means this oscillation goes on increasing. So that becomes unstable system. Okay. So now coming back to our this one. So we have marginal using this RH array, the routes array, we have to find the value of K for which the system becomes marginally stable, and also we can find the frequency at which the system oscillate at that particular value of K. So now let us look at the problem. Suppose G of S is equal to K by S plus 2 into S plus 4 into S square plus 6S plus 25. Determine the range of K for system stability. What is the value of K which gives sustained oscillation, and what is the sustained oscillation value? Let us find the characteristic equation. Characteristic equation is 1 plus G of S into H of S, which is equal to 0. You remember this characteristic equation is 1 plus G of S into H of S equal to 0 is characteristic equation. So this has to be equated to 0. Here equated to 0. Okay, so then from this that is from this part here, from this part, we get this part, second half here. The equation is reduced like this. Then for this equation we will write the routes array, RH array. S4, then you have a square, 1 and 69, then S cube is 12, then you have 198, and S as well as S 200 plus K. Then we have to find out the values of the next row, S square row. It is 12 into 69 minus 1 into 98 divided by 12. That will give you 52.5. Then 12 into uh, 200 plus K divided by 12 is nothing but 200 plus K. Again now S1, the row, the term S1, the here in this row, the first term is 52 into this 98 minus 12 into 200 plus K. This is plus K. Okay, here this is plus K divided by 25, sorry, 52.5. So that reduces to this equation. Then here we have no values. We don't have anything to multiply, so it is 0. Again, S naught will be this into 200 plus K, this term into 200 plus K, that is this value you have to multiply, divided by this value again. So it is nothing but 200 plus K. Okay, now to find the range of K, that is, first let us find what is the range of K at which the system remains stable. The system is stable, the system is stable here. Okay, this value, that is these values, the first term should always be greater than 0. We know that it shouldn't go to a negative sign. So the first term, let us say this 7995 minus 12K divided by 52.5 should be greater than 0. So that will give you a K less than 666.25. Also, 200 plus K should also be greater than 0, because the RH criteria says that the first terms should not be less than 0, should not be a negative value. If it is a negative value, the system becomes unstable. So for system to be stable, all these values on the first, this this term, as well as and that is this term, then this term, this third term, and the the first term on the second row, the first term on the first this row, the S1 row, the first term on the S0 row should all be positive. That is, it means should be greater than 0. So 200 plus K should be greater than 0, means 200 should be greater than minus, sorry, 200 plus K should be greater than 0, means K should be greater than minus 200. So this gets you the range of K. Okay, then for marginally stability means what does it mean here? That is, it should be, this can be equal to 0. It should be 0 or greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, it is stable. If it is 0 here, if this term, okay, if this term is equal to 0, sorry, if this term is equal to 0, then it will be equal to marginally stable. Stability means it should be greater than 0, unstable less than 0, marginally stable equal to 0. So now equate this to 0. Equate this term to 0. So you have 7995 minus 12K equal to 0. So from this you get the value of K. That is, it is 666.25. Okay, so at this point the system is marginally stable. For this value of K, the system is marginally stable. And what did we say? When the system is marginally stable, it will have it will have the poles or the roots of the equations such that they are on the imaginary axis, on the j omega axis. And at that point, the system will oscillate at a constant frequency. So what is the frequency here? Now this term goes to 0 means, so this term goes to 0 means the previous term will give us the auxiliary equation. So from this auxiliary equation, that is considering the s to the power 2, that is s square row, this row we have to find the this row. Using this row, the terms in this row, equating it to 0, that is the auxiliary equation. Using that, we have to find the frequency of oscillation, that is 52.5 s square plus 200 plus k equal to 0. Now substitute for k. We know at what point we get oscillation starts. That is when it is marginally stable. So marginally stable k value is 666.25. Substitute that, you get the value of the s, that is plus or minus j 4.6. So that is when you have the system poles at this point, the system oscillates. And what is oscillation frequency? It is 4.62 radians per second. The same value. This is S is plus or minus j omega, isn't it? It is S is what? How do you say? What do we say S equal to? S is equal to plus or minus j omega. So here you have plus or minus, j is also here, omega means the frequency of oscillation, that is nothing but 4.06 4.06 radians per second. So next, coming to the next one. Okay, next problem. For a unity feedback system, g of s equal to k uh, k by s into 1 plus point 0.4 s into 1 plus 0.25 s. Find the range of k, the marginal value of k, and frequency of sustained oscillation. So it is one. You have to find the characteristic equation, 1 plus g of s into h of s equal to 0. So that is 1 plus k, this value. Okay, substitute here. H is, for they have said unit feedback, so this value becomes h of s is 1 equal to 0. So you get this equation, characteristic equation. Find the routes array, substitute. Okay, then you form this. It is this value, the term here. How do we find the term here? 0.65 into 1 minus 0.1 into k divided by 0.65. Okay, then the next term you have to multiply this into k. Okay, then divide by this term. It is nothing but k. So what is the range of k? For range of k, this term, that is, see, these two terms should be greater than 0. It goes less than 0 means system is unstable. If it is equal to 0, it becomes marginally stable. Now the range of k is here. We have this should be greater than 0. This term 0.65 minus 0.1 k divided by 0.65 is greater than 0, and k should be greater than 0. These two terms I have written it here itself. So from this, what do we get? From this we get the range of k, that is k should be it should be greater than 0, but it should be less than 6.5. Marginal value of k means here it should be equal to 0. Here we equated it to be greater than 0. Here it should be equal to 0. Particular value of k. Then equating this term to 0, this, that is the first term of S1 row, always this, the row just before that has to be equated to 0. Row before this, that is the S1 row, when we equate it to 0, you get k, that is 0.65 minus uh, 0.1 k divided by 0.65 equal to 0. So that will give you 0.65 minus 0.1 k. Here we have taken it as k marginal equal to 0, then k marginal is 6.5. Okay, so it has to be equal to, less than that or equal to, it cannot be more than that. If it becomes more than that, system becomes unstable. Now at this point, the system starts to oscillate at a constant frequency. So now this value is already 0. So when this value, the first term in S1 row is 0, then we have to consider the auxiliary equation from the previous row. We know that. So auxiliary equation becomes what? 0.65 s square plus k equal to 0. Okay, so that is equal to 0. From that we get the s value plus or minus j 3.162. So now what is omega? 3.162. So that is nothing but the frequency of sustained oscillation. Sustained oscillation. Okay, similarly the next problem. We'll go to the next one. Okay, a given system oscillates with frequency of 2 radians per second. This is the that is the frequency of sustained oscillation. Find the value of k marginal and p the number of poles on the RHS side. Okay, they have asked us to find the number of p. Here they have asked us to find the number of p on the uh, that is the pole, the p and the number of poles on the right hand side. Okay. Okay, now say they have just written p here as number of poles. Fine. So now this is find that characteristic equation. This is g of s. We know this represents. Okay, this represents g of s. Then it is a unit feedback. They have not given, so we'll consider this to be 1. So now substituting all that, we get the characteristic equation for this. Okay, for then construct the route array. Then again here we know how to calculate this term. P into 2 plus k minus 1 into 1 plus k divided by p. This value becomes 0. Then again this value 1 plus k. So for marginally stable, these two values, that is this and this, should be greater than 0. That is range of, I'm talking about range, sorry. And marginally stable, if for marginally stable, this value has to be equal to 0. So 2 plus k into p minus 1 plus k equal to 0. So you find the value of p. Okay. Then if this is 0, we have to consider the auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation will be from this. Auxiliary equation will be considering this row. So from that we get p into s square plus k plus 1 equal to 0. So that will give you the s value. Okay, plus or minus j root of k plus 1 by p. But in the problem it is given the sustained oscillation frequency is 2 radians per second. Now substitute here. You get k plus 1 by p is 4. So p will be k plus 1 by 4. You have two values of p. You have a 1 value here and as well as a 1 value here. Equate those two. From that you get the p value, k value as well as k and as well as the p value. Okay. So this is these are the problems we have, and we have two more problems here. I want you to write it down and solve this problem by yourself. Okay, I want you to solve this problem by yourself in the book. If you're not able to see this, wait, I'll try to reduce the size of this. Now I think it is clear. Please write it down and then you have to solve these problems. And this marginal stable concept comes in the then when we draw the root locus, which we will be starting shortly. So understand this concept. Okay, marginally stable concept. Okay, thank you.